This morning I'm going to talk about dressing for court. Yes, it's an important topic. I just was talking with a client, and we're coming up with a big court proceeding, and he wanted to know what to wear. And so some lawyers think that it doesn't matter, the client should just be comfortable in what he's wearing. You don't want to be uncomfortable in his clothes in courtroom because he'll be pulling out his shirt and things of that nature and look guilty, I guess, or not look as polished as you'd like your client to look. I go the other way. I always want my clients to be clean shaven. Doesn't mean you can't have a goatee or something, but clean shaven. I don't want you to be scruffy. I don't want long hair. I want you to look like you're polished. And I want you to wear nice clothes. Now, it doesn't have to be suit and tie, but I expect a nice pair of pants, shoes that aren't really scuffed up, and a shirt of some nature that's not dirty in court. The reason being is I do think appearances matter. And you're talking to jurors a lot of times in jury trials that come to court and expect certain things, and when you don't meet that expectation, they may look at you disfavorably. That's my experience. And so I'll give an example of a case I had a while back where a police officer was testifying in a murder case, actually, and they said, you see the defendant in the courtroom, and the police officer said, yeah, he's over there next to Mr. Bamier, but when I saw him, he wasn't dressed like that, implying like somehow he was trying to fool the jury by dressing up. So when I cross-examined the police officer, I said he was also in a suit and tie, and I said to him that I saw him a few days earlier, and I said, hey, I saw you a few days earlier, you were in jeans and a t-shirt, isn't that true? And he said, yeah. And I go, and I was also, wasn't I? And he goes, yeah. And I go, but today you dressed up in a suit and tie to respect the jury and because you're going to court. Is that correct? Yeah. And I said, do you have any problem with my client doing the same? And he was forced to say, of course, no, he didn't. The point being is that it's expected that you dress up for court. It's expected that you look your best when there are high stakes, whether it's for a civil case, a family law case, or a criminal case, that you look your best in court. That's what's expected. There's a reason we wear suits and ties as male lawyers to court, and women dress in professional attire when they go to court. There's a reason for that, because we want to look our best and appear professionally. In my strong opinion, the client should also. So that's your how do we dress for court tip of the day. Gilly, you good with that? Yeah, I think so.